Yeah. Blizzard.
Yo, man.
Ran the money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hating, no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a baker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, tryna give me some more. On I pack, this ain't. I'm talking down on glitz, I like he ain't the goat. If you don't agree, ask the streets and yeah. This 5 air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got tryna snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. The racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hating, no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye, I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Hold me some in the counter that's dry. Riding the special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her this guys. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. We got it on lock.
Cash, money, cash,
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. His receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. He'll drop to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And the Falcons are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive, and then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got it. Yaya Diaby off to the dream start for a pass rusher. A sack on the very first play of the season. Back to throw. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
It is 3rd and 10.
Get it! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Pioneer.
They'll look to throw. Into traffic, but taken in. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. The punt team comes on, and here's Tommy Townsend to kick it. Take it in, back at his own 12. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. We'll go again here with Irving. He'll manage only a couple. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
He was brought down by Trevin Wallace. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
Cougar 19. Mustang 19. Kevin Tyler.
He'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
That is 3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
This fielded inside the 35. He's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 3.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 7.
Prep roll 80.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. Here comes third down.
It's a gain of 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. It looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's done enough. They convert on third down.
And it looked at first like that opening was going to close up on him, didn't it, Mike? I mean, really nice job there by the back. Patient and quickness, kind of all at the same time to find that hole, and he's able to get through to keep this drive alive.
Now this time they'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And that will lead to a second down.
Stephanie! Cowboy 80! Go!
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And he will go all the way. Touchdown Atlanta.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
The 6-yard gain on the play. That's good for a first down. First and goal, Tampa Bay.
That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
This is Irving looking for a seam by Bulldog 5-1. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's
Irving.
now third and goal.
Will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
We're all top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
And 6 at the 35-yard line.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this.
Got it. Ready?
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Wagner. Dragon 60. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Out to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Get it. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
That's complete. He's got it to London. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. First down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
19 tight. Go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Going for it all. He's got it! No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. It is a big play there for the Falcons. A gain of 48.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this just shows how special he can be. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Hurt. Right there.
Robinson trying to push the pile forward. He's not going to get in. They stopped him up short.
I typically like to see the play-action pass on the early downs, Mike. Now they find themselves on 3rd down. The defense is more prepared for the pass. They get stopped twice with the run. Do they go back to it a 3rd time and take their chances?
Rig alert. Rig alert. No street.
They'll try to run with Robinson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
They're on 35-yard line.
Trap 60. Come on.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Second and 10.
Here we go.
He'll let one go down the middle. And the Falcons are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now. Like, he just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Get back. 60 Eagles. Ready.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He'll trying to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Going to lose a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
70, Hawk 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, go.
Quick throw here is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Lightning 18. Mustang 19. Seven Pirates. Ready, right?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Touchdown Atlanta. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Ready, set. Ready.
On first down, here's Irving. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down. Right back to Irving, and he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown Buccaneers.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mixing run, mixing pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 35-yard line.
Cosmetics. How many hairs I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Wearing about the Lux Mesa up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. 79 Broncos.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field tie the game or even take the lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
He'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to air this one out. That is hard. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. A pickup of 44 yards. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backward.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown.
From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Warrior 70.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. He'll start at the 4. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game. He takes a big shot there on that return. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Panther 60. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. A modest game. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Cut. Ready. Let's go now. 60 Eagles. Let go.
They'll try to set up a tight end screen with Pitts. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Back. Bronco 80. Go.
The shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chain.
First down.
From the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Forced to his right. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Cowboy 80.
Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 15 yards on the catch and run for the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
1918.
He's going to look for the home run ball. That's hard. And he's got another one. And touchdown Falcons. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1 on is Coop for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Falcons go up by 7. 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the ground, it's Irvin. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. That's good.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. He's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second and 6. Out of the gun. He'll throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes...
That is going to be called in. He's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Terrific return. He's taking... down to just shy of midfield.
48-yard line. Okay, break. Check, hurt, ready.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
He'll drop the throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he won't get away. Good overfield tackle there to get him down behind the line.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
3rd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing now from the gun. Rolling to the left. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. The Falcons getting their punter out there. He'll punt for the 2nd time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Alert! Alert!
Here's Irvin. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. He'll swing this out wide to Irvin. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
70 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
That's Ibuka in motion. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown Buccaneers. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Cade York to kick off.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll begin the 4th by giving it to Robinson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
60, 60. Dragon 60.
He'll look to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, They're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the set.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
They'll run with Irving. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Irving, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ready up.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. They'll look to throw. A pass pulled in by Irving. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
It's a gain of
22 yards, the pickup there. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
Let's go now.
In motion now, it's Collins.
50-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Irving. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up 1st downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
37-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Tampa. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdown. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Being on some shit.
Their own 26-yard line.
Real quick. Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. Now I'm fitted, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie in the bench.
Down. 70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 18 yards. A great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
At the 44-yard line.
60 by 6.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Warriors 70. Cup 19. Cup 19.
In trouble, and down he goes.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Flush to his right. I-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end, And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Throwing now on 3rd and long. This one intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Let's go now.
They'll drop to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That was intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 10-yard line.
Now he'll air one out. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 5 yards to go.
Ready?
They'll try to get this one on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having his day.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Come on, come on. 7 Cowboy 80. Warrior 70.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to look downfield once again. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks. We see this so often, they call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses, if we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play. It's just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately after taking over the possession. And in this case, the defense was ready for it and falls incomplete.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a win here for the visiting Bucs. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.